Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're underway. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And, of course, the right service into the box.
Yaya Toure! Yaya Toure! Brilliant from Toure!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shevchenko, cross to the back post. And this is Batistuta. Nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Shevchenko. Serginho. Batistuta. Now can he find a finish? Getting up there! And it's come back out to him. Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Nice physical challenge. And he cuts out the supply. That has been cut short. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, he wasn't going to let him pass. Tries to pass it through. Toure stood his ground strongly. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. Dembele! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Aarhus always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Drogba. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe. Valverde wins the duel this time. And this is Batistuta. Just eases him off the ball. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, easy pickings there. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Shevchenko. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Knocks it into space. And Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Decent chance! Grimaldo getting this one clear.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And he was quick to react. Shevchenko is flagged offside. And here's Drogba. Now that's well seen too. Serginho. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. Shevchenko! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Aarhus really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shevchenko plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. A player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Now it's Shevchenko. Serginho. Thinks about the shot. Shot a goal! Batistuta gets into a good... And a header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Batistuta. Can he get it through? And Shevchenko! Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's following up. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And now the breakaway. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
A quick reminder.
Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Batistuta.
Liverpool get the second half started.
Number 14,
Bellingham.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Delivery from Mbappe. And there's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for... Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to get it away. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Mbappe. And it's Yaya Toure. Can he get on the end of... Drogba! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Liverpool with the lead. And the shot! And that's in. And this is getting better and better. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Liverpool now in a position far more desirable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and...
He's in! Must be! That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk gives no quarter whatsoever. Dembele. Now, can they get him away? Dembele wants to run onto this. Oh, good climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Over to the right flank. Dembele. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Liverpool palpably stronger, and he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Jupe knocks it out wide. Valverde crosses. Oh, they couldn't shapes to shoot! And he's stuck it away. They're back within reach. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yaya Toure. Robertson looking to receive it in space. And he's gone looking for safety. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Valverde calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure. For Valverde. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Alexander-Arnold finding himself in... He's rising! And there's a goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Grimaldo. The final 5 minutes. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. Nicely weighted ball. Saliba, he won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bellingham. Pass is just off target. He's a sharp little ball here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Diouf doesn't quite get there. Time added on, 4 minutes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Liverpool definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So things are underway.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
Dumfries steaming forward at pace. He's got away. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. And that has left him in a heap. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Quality ball. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And he's intervened well there. Played out to the left flank. That'll be a throw. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. That ball looks a good one. And this is Shevchenko. He has found the way through. There's the header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Dumfries.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ibrahimovic. Oh, such a clever touch. Dumfries with the delivery. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Now it's Ribéry, aimed at the far side. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's played through for him. Drogba! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Liverpool restore parity.
Well, I think the
chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Ribéry with the short one. Now it's Ribéry. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Ribéry. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. Adriano with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's going across goal. Crossed in once more. Punched away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pepe cuts out the pass. Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Liverpool have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's well spotted. Liverpool heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's had it taken off him. Drogba. Can he get it through? Ribéry. Van Nistelrooy. Ribéry is looking to influence the game from out wide. Drogba going after that. Bellingham. And it's Yaya Toure. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ribéry. Applies the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yaya Toure really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Goes for a shot! That's another chance! And that's a tidy finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que hay plazos disponibles para alquilar en el aparcamiento del estadio.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And that gets things running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little...
It's Couch! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's been played through. Aimed beyond the defence. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Threads one in. Dani Olmo. Yaya Toure. Now that's well seen too. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And it's turned away. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's been flattened there. It's a sweeping cross. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's made its way to him. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Now, can they get him away? Knocks it out wide. Mbappe! Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Alexander-Arnold with a definite foul there. Van Dijk. Now he's got space here. He's found space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Messi. Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. Couch with a reputation for taking on any shot. That is good alertness. Bellingham. Dani Olmo, and it's Lopez. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Yaya Toure. And it's Robertson. Mbappe, looking to play him in. And that's aimed into the... Oh, great leap! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. He has found the way through. He's free, he has got space. Well, That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Liverpool certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Drogba, played out to the left flank. Great vision. Played in by Robertson.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Crossed in once. Impressive jump. Played in again. Firmino. Right card! Low into the middle. Knocks it into space. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Keeper has taken decisive action. A probing pass. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Guardiola. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Liverpool come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. Takes a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Now it's Kaut. Can he get onto this? Now this could be a chance. Big chance! That was mighty close. That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Dani Olmo. And this is Messi. And he's running through. Firmino receives it in a good position here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is... And the shot! Goes long and straight. Yaya Toure. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Mbappe chasing after it. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He is through here. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great defending, strong and determined. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Dembele.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Dembele, cross to the back post. Pickford claims it, safe hands.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Kaut. And that could set him on his way. Thinks about the shot. And a chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Guardiola. Rice. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's bustling through here, shapes to shoot! Yaya Toure. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Bellingham. That's been slipped through. Dembele! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Getting up there! Now that's a real chance missed. Fermin.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
There's the crossfield ball. Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Dani Olmo. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Messi. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's got away. There's the delivery. Quality ball. And he's straight offside.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Rice. And this is Messi. 2 minutes to be added on. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for the run. And he's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that is as far as it goes. Liverpool perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores.
Your final thoughts, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And here's Neymar. Yaya Toure. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Succumbs to the pressure. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's... Can he finish? Hernandez. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Osimhen. Rijkaard. In towards the back stick. Keeper's dealt with that. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Belletti. Yamal. Oh, that's neat. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's managed to get free. Picked out brilliantly. And he shoots! Rijkaard. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk. Oh, good spread. And it's Dembele. It's Bellingham. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Can he finish? There it is! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Dembele is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He has found the dropper! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Robertson. Cross to the back post. Tries to get it clear. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, terrible mistake. And the finish! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Number 20, Didier Drogba.
Liverpool with the lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. He's a sharp little ball here. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Belletti. It's a searching pass. That has not gone well. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's Gerrard. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal. He's found a way through. The ball, oh, what has happened here? Aimed at the far side, and a header! It's hit the crossbar. He's having a hit! Sharp and fitting, but... And for the first half, that is that. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seats. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy.
This is a lost children's
and we are up to the break.
Please
oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Liverpool are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. We're on the move again. Engages and forces him off the ball, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Not the most accurate pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Miami clearly didn't help themselves by...
Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And he's gone long. Aimed beyond the defence. Decent chance! That's a smartly directed ball. Now it's Drogba. Liverpool ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he's picked out the run. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now the delivery. Oh, he's been caught napping. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe! And the ball is out of play. And he's got the big... He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Osimhen. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good ball. There's the shot! And he's stuck it away. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Belletti, and here's Yamal.
Oh, great feat, that.
That is good strength. Looking for the far post. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Towering header! And that's past the post. Threads one in. Bellingham. Dembele. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Mbappe. Dembele. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. Chiellini. Baresi. Spread out to the left. Nicely weighted ball. And that is out of play.
Substitution in progress.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. Bellingham. It's a promising position. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Van Dijk goes direct. And it's Hernandez. Mbappe. Mbappe. Great work on the overlap. Drogba.
4 added minutes has been
Yaya
indicated.
Toure. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run. In he goes again. And it's in. It hurts. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 15.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Ousmane Dembélé.
Gerrard.
Ousmane Dembélé.
De Bruyne. And he's forced to go back. That's Gerrard. And here's De Bruyne. And it's Rijkaard. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Drogba,
Please turn your
totally
attention to
unstoppable
the
today.
screen for
Everything he
information
touched
provided
turned to
by the
goals.
local police.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Liverpool definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play, running in behind.